Anticipate what Apple will unveil at its upcoming Wanderlust event this week. The latest iteration of the iPhone 15, the Apple Watch Ultra 2, as well as the AirPods. In June, Apple hosted its Worldwide Developer Conference, WWDC, which was arguably the company's most ambitious launch event in the past 10 years. The introduction of the Vision Pro headset, which retails at $3,499, marked a significant moment for the tech giant as it entered a new product category. This month's edition of September 2023 highlights Apple products that one should possibly avoid purchasing. It is anticipated that the upcoming autumn event, set to occur on Tuesday, will not be as groundbreaking as previous events. However, the announcements that will be made are expected to appeal to a broader range of consumers. Apple is slated to introduce the latest iterations of their iPhones, Apple Watches and AirPods, products that are more likely to be purchased and utilized by everyday individuals. In anticipation of the event, I have compiled a comprehensive list of products that are slated to be disclosed in the upcoming week. These predictions are supported by industry reports, analysts, and the most recent speculations. In addition, I have included a section on products that are unlikely to be revealed but may emerge in the near future just for fun. Undoubtedly, the most significant reveal in the forthcoming keynote will be the iPhone 15 lineup, with Apple following a similar pattern as last year's launch. This entails the release of 4 iPhone 15 models consisting of the regular iPhone 15, a larger iPhone 15 Plus, the standard iPhone 15 Pro, and a larger iPhone 15 Pro Max. The iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 15 Pro Max will take center stage this year, sporting revamped designs, upgraded processors, and the most recent technological advancements in iPhone photography. On the surface level, the most obvious alteration will be the sleeker and more lightweight construction of the device. This is due in part to the implementation of a new low injection pressure overmolding, LiPo display, and a switch from stainless steel to more durable titanium material. According to Mark Gurman of Bloomberg, Apple intends to employ the same display technology that allowed them to reduce the edges and increase the display size of the Apple Watch Series 8 on their latest iPhone Pro models. Specifically, the bezel size will be reduced by a third, enabling the company to integrate a bigger screen within the same frame as the iPhone 14. The iPhone's tactile experience could see a significant improvement with a transition to titanium construction, as well as other modifications. The cost of entry may also rise, as Apple currently imposes an additional $100 fee for those who choose the titanium casing for their Apple Watch. It is possible that the premium price for the superior material choice may become the standard, with the iPhone 15 Pro Max potentially starting at $1,199, up from last year's $1,099. In addition, the new batch of iPhones will finally adhere to the EU's standardization of USB-C by 2024, allowing for charging and data transfer via this more universal power format. The Pro models will likely have faster charging and transfer speeds than the non-Pro models. The hardware modifications on the device also involve the integration of an action button that supplants the conventional alert slider, as well as updated camera systems. The action button, akin to the one found on the Apple Watch Ultra, will serve as a programmable shortcut for activating the camera application, flashlight, Siri, shortcuts, and other functions. According to Bloomberg, the Pro versions of the iPhone are set to feature upgraded cameras. Specifically, both models will include telephoto and ultra-wide lenses with higher megapixels. Additionally, the Pro Max will include a periscope lens, marking the first appearance of this feature in any iPhone model. The periscope lens will allow for sharper and clearer images of objects in the distance. The iPhone 15 Pros will also be equipped with a faster and more efficient A17 Bionic chip, which will improve the performance of the phone and hopefully lead to a longer battery life. The rumor of Apple rebranding the Max variant to Ultra had been circulating for some time leading up to the Wanderlust event, especially with the introduction of the Apple Watch Ultra. However, Bloomberg's Mark Gurman has put that rumor to rest by suggesting that the upgrade will instead happen with the release of the iPhone 16 next year. The standard iPhone 15 series, which includes the iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Plus, will not be left behind, and will receive much anticipated improvements such as the inclusion of a USB-C port, enhanced cameras, and Apple's signature dynamic island feature. Reports from Bloomberg and other industry analysts indicate that for the non-Pro iPhone 15 models, the notch design will be replaced with Dynamic Island, a pill-shaped camera design from last year that seamlessly adapts to the device's software and apps. By implementing this change, Apple will ultimately establish a consistent user experience for its new Dynamic Island interface, extending beyond just the Pro models to all of their primary iPhone models. The iPhone 15 of this year shares a comparable main camera sensor with the previous year's iPhone 14 Pro, with an upgrade from a 12-megapixel lens to a 48-megapixel lens. This enhancement enables the device to capture more detail, particularly in low-light environments. The standard iPhone 15 will be available in black, blue, green, yellow, and pink hues. However, it appears that there will be no product red variant this time. Users of Apple Watch expecting significant changes with the latest model should lower their expectations. Multiple sources, including Bloomberg's Mark Gurman and Weibo leaker Instant Digital, have implied that the forthcoming Apple Watch Series 9 will have minor upgrades compared to the Series 8. This shouldn't come as a surprise, since Apple has recently focused on refining the watchOS experience. The upcoming software, watchOS 10, features redesigned apps, an adaptive widget Smart Stack feature, and new methods to navigate the wearable. The crux of the keynote is expected to revolve around the updated S9 chip in the Watch Series 9. According to Gurman, this chip will be modeled after the A15 processor employed in iPhone 13 models. With the enhanced performance and efficiency, it's likely that Apple will draw comparisons between the loading times of different applications and the battery life of the new Apple Watch and its predecessor. The S9 chip will be utilized in conjunction with the new sensors and internal components in the Watch Series 9, which are designed to provide the most accurate fitness and health tracking services to date. Last year, Apple introduced several notable features for the Watch Series 8, such as crash detection. It is possible that the Watch Series 9 will prioritize features for everyday use, with an emphasis on fitness and health. Among the company's most impressive products last year was the Apple Watch Ultra. It was designed to be sturdy, versatile, and appealed to the more daring Apple Watch enthusiasts. It has been 1 year since the release of Apple's latest product targeted towards the growing demographic of technology enthusiasts. Although little information is available at this time, it has been speculated that a follow-up product may be in the works, though the specific enhancements or alterations that may be present in this potential sequel remain unknown. If the Apple Watch Ultra 2 were to include 3 specific features, I would be immediately compelled to buy it. While it's true that the Watch Ultra by Apple is an impressive device, there's always room for improvement. In recent times, the smartwatch experts at Zianet have conducted a series of comparisons between the Watch Ultra and other smartwatches such as Garmin and Samsung. Their findings have revealed that the Ultra wearable has some notable shortcomings in certain areas. The Watch Ultra's functionality is limited in terms of aiding hikers and explorers due to its lack of access to topographical maps, which is a crucial feature. However, this will soon be remedied with the arrival of the watchOS 10 software. Another potential upgrade that would be useful is the addition of a built-in flashlight and/or solar charging capabilities. While it is possible that new AirPods may be announced during the keynote lineup this year, it is important to note that they may not be unveiled in the way that one might anticipate. The most significant alteration in the latest AirPods could be the implementation of USB-C charging, regardless of whether Apple introduces a new standard model or Pro version. Apple can effectively present the two devices as interconnected by making the shift from the Lightning-based charging standard to USB-C, which is consistent with the company's newer iPhones. This change ensures that users can charge both devices using just one cable type while maintaining a smooth and uninterrupted experience. What is essential to note is that Apple's task is primarily to enhance the AirPods charging case, rather than the earbuds themselves. Thus, it is possible that the product reveal may only pertain to the accessory unveiling. Despite the anticipated minor enhancements in the upcoming model, they are still advantageous for potential buyers who did not purchase the previous year's edition. For those who are postponing their purchase of a new iPad in anticipation of an updated release this autumn, it may be more fruitful to wait until next year. According to various industry experts such as Gurman, Ming-Chi Kuo and Ross Young, also known as at DSC Cross, the year 2023 does not appear to hold any significant advancements for Apple iPad models, including the standard, Air, Mini or Pro. Instead, Apple is said to be dedicating their efforts towards a major overhaul of the iPad Pro in 2024, as reported by Gurman. Additionally, there are rumors of a foldable iPad in development that may replace the older generation iPad Mini, which was last released in 2021. There is a certain logic to leaving the iPad line unchanged, given that recent models already have USB-C, which is arguably the most significant feature update coming to the new iPhones and AirPods this year. Furthermore, if Apple does release a new version of the iPad this year, it will likely be done in a separate event or via press release in late September or October. Unless Apple decides to forego model numbers again, as it did with the release of the iPhone X, pronounced 10, alongside the iPhone 8, this year will witness the debut of the Apple Watch Series 9, with the Apple Watch X on the horizon for 2024. According to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, Apple has been working on a redesign for the 10th anniversary Apple Watch. This new model will have a thinner profile, a micro-LED display as opposed to the current OLED models, and additional features such as blood pressure monitoring. The design overhaul of the iPhone X was a significant shift from its predecessors. Based on this precedent, it is possible that a similar level of transformation could be expected for the Apple Watches in the X era. Nevertheless, I wouldn't count on Apple introducing any version of the product during their September event. It's doubtful that even the presenters themselves will have the device hidden beneath their sleeves. To support our channel's growth and ensure broader awareness, kindly hit the like and subscribe buttons. This will help us reach more individuals and disseminate valuable information. Thank you in advance.